Welcome back. This week we start our new lesson on 2D shapes. Now, you've learned about 2D shapes since pre-K: circles, triangles, squares, rectangles, and as you moved up, you moved into rhombus, parallelograms, trapezoids, all of those kinds of things. Well, this week we're going to focus on quadrilaterals, and quadrilaterals are just four-sided shapes. So you need to make sure that you understand that this week we're looking at shapes that are flat. That's why they're called two-dimensional. That have four sides. And so for this video, we're just going to focus on the attributes. Attributes just simply means the physical description or the traits that each shape has. So we're going to be talking about four main words that you should know, and then on the next video we'll actually dive into the picture models. For this lesson, I'm just going to basically draw a square. Alright, so the words that we need to know is sides. And so the sides are just the straight lines. So this is a side, this is a side, this is a side. So they are straight lines that form the perimeter of a shape. So then you need the next word are angles. And the angles are the points where two sides meet. On this particular shape, an angle would be here, or here, or here, or there. And because this is a box, they do form right angles, but next week as we dive into triangles, you'll learn that they are not necessarily a right angle, which is the box that you see. So, now that we know the difference between angles and sides, we need to know a word called congruent. Congruent just means same shape, same size. So you can have congruent sides, which are the lines, they're the same size and the same shape, or you can have congruent angles, which are the same size angles. So if this is 90, then this is 90. And so since they're both 90, they're congruent. The next word that we need to learn is parallel. And parallel just means they run on the same path, but they don't actually touch. So up here, if I drew this and this, these are parallel lines. If I close that shape, then these two are parallel because they're running in the same direction. Let's change that to lines that run in same direction. Now, I know that this video is a little bit different than our normal videos, but sometimes you just have to learn the terminology. So make sure that you write these down in your journals, but we'll write them in class as well. if you aren't able to get on Edmodo. But there's one last word that we need to learn, and this word is fairly easy. It's symmetry. It's just ability to divide things in half equally so that what's on the left is the same on the right. So a line that divides a shape equally. So in this example, if I was to draw a line down here, then in essence, what's on this side is what's on that side. So they're the same on both sides. But if I instead drew my line somewhere over here, then I don't have a line of symmetry because this is small and this is big. So you want to make sure that it's equal on both sides. Alright, the next video is going to be a little bit intense because it does involve knowing the properties of all the shapes that are four-sided, but I don't have any doubts that you won't be able to figure it out. If you want to stay on top, just make sure you know the different shapes. Bye!